Hello, everybody. Welcome on back to baseball here on youtube.com/Shaunosaurus Rex, where every day I'm playing Mariners baseball here in MLB The Show 23. If you'd like to follow along, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos at 6 p.m. Pacific time every single day. Like I said, that the Mariners play. Today, we are taking our whole big long win streak of one game into Arizona to take on the 53-50 Arizona Diamondbacks. Ryan Nelson, he is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Can't get too big. My eyes can't get too big with that ERA. 6.23 with a 7-8 record. Logan Gilbert on the mound with an 11-2 record, a 2.53 ERA. As we are looking to continue the good vibes, I guess, of the season. We are 81-21, which is a fantastic mark. We're 24.5 games ahead of the Houston Astros. We're 9-1 in our last 10. Pretty good stretchy games. It was pretty frustrating during Minnesota's series. We got kind of a weird win against Toronto. The third win and the first win against Toronto felt more legitimate, but that second one was like, ooh, the game was pretty nice to me. Some good wins against Minnesota, a tough loss, and some tight wins against Minnesota, maybe one or two that should have maybe gone the other way. So while we were 9-1, it was probably closer to a 6-4 stretch. But two teams that, like I keep saying, could be facing later on in the playoffs with more on the line. We played fairly well against Toronto. We were in even 3-3 against, and the home team sweeping each of those series. Minnesota, we were 6-1 against, with a couple of really close ones. Probably closer to like a 4-3 sort of situation, but still good. Our winning streak did come to an end, and now we are in Arizona for the start of a second 10-game set of games. And then we have this big long one here later, which I did not even realize. 3, 6, 9, 13? Oh God, 13 games in a row. All right. Yeah. So let's get started. Auto fix the line. I don't know how we don't have 4. Oh, that's right. They traded AJ Pollock. I forgot about that until that very moment. I was like, why do we not have lineups? And then went, oh, that's right, because you traded a player for some weird reason. Open for partly cloudy. Logan Gilbert on the bump. Everybody should be good. We have Jorge Mateo out in left field. Not his best position. Oh. Yeah, Sam Haggerty's back. But he's not very good against righties. I mean, I guess Mateo out in left. We'll leave him for the leadoff. We'll go double righty, and then we don't really have a fast left-handed guy. Can do that. France and Hernandez, I like those guys. Do I go triple righty? No, that we could throw Trammell maybe up here. And then let's do Crawford in the 3 spot. We could put Hernandez there. Suarez has really good contact against righties. Oh my God. The Mountain Dews fell over and it actually startled me. That made me jump. All right. Locked in. We're figuring it out here. Oh my goodness. Let's do Colton Wong there, Trammell down there, and then we can flip those two. It's kind of a weird lineup. I already have like a light headache, which is not great. And then that startled me. It was so delayed. I got that like whatever the recording of this video is plus like 2 minutes. I moved those. I grabbed a Mountain Dew 4 minutes ago, at least.
on MLB
and then it
The
just like
Show.
cling.
It's the Seattle
Oh my
Mariners and the Arizona Diamondbacks. John
Anybody ever
Shelby
been scared
alongside
during a
Chris
baseball
Singleton.
game?
And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Julio Rodriguez. Leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks. He'll barrel up the baseball. He'll hit the ball in the gaps. He'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
First pitch coming your way next.
He is a batter you want to keep the ball away from. All right. Here he is. Ryan Nelson.
Ryan Nelson.
Ryan Nelson. Oh, okay. 20 starts with a 7-8 record, a 6.23 ERA, 91 innings pitched. He's given up 99 hits, 57 walks, 69 noise strikeouts, a 1.71 whip. So we'll see if we can have some success against him. Like I said, this is the start of a 10-game series, or a 10-game, 10 straight games. 10 straight games. We're in an interesting position where we're going to be on the road for 3, at home for 3, and then on the road for 4. In Los Angeles, which I do not enjoy playing in Los Angeles. So 97 on the fastball, 79 on a curveball, slider at 85, a circle change at 84.
He was late there.
Way late on that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a ball popped up, and that's a base hit.
There we go. Really early on it, but.
Just a blue pit behind third
Just
right there.
settle down. That was
really
not a
tough
great.
I
like that Mateo. They have the Mateo animation. Just like what? I don't know.
He just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. And now let's see if they force
Really
some
early on
action
the
with
slide.
good wheels on the bases.
Next to hit, Julio Rodriguez.
Oh my gosh.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Suarez and Rodriguez combining for 47 home runs. Oh, interesting. Oh, because Pollock got traded. I was gonna say, we had league leaders or team leaders in double digits up and down the board, but see if he goes off speed on pitch number 2.
And the righty deals. Strike 2.
No, he goes with a
This is one of those
fast.
situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed.
He froze me with a fastball, and he did not throw anything off speed. I was looking for the off speed the whole time.
Shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. He was 1 for 4 back on Wednesday. Swings through that one.
Wow, way too late.
Mateo stands at first with 1 out. Pitch out, but no action.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Tap back up the middle. Ahmed for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 7th right now and runs batted in the American League. Foul.
Oh, it's just 82, and then we're looking at 96 on fastballs. Oh
And a
no.
pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1-2 now. In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. Keeps the at bat going with a
Really?
foul
That was
Really great change.
That was
of
that
speed.
late,
He
huh?
goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The 2-2. Puts it
Ooh,
in the
got
air
under
out
that-
towards left center.
under that slider.
Ahmed drifts towards it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Mariners leave 1, and now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat.
The offense has
No
not been
score.
great.
Major League Baseball
Yesterday's game
is
felt a
on
little bit more
the
lucky
show.
than good, especially from an offensive perspective. We were able to wiggle out of that bases loaded situation. It got kind of weird,
Back
but
here at the ballpark.
the offense has been real streaky lately. 19 games within an 11-2 record for Logan Gilbert, 2.53 ERA, 121.0 innings pitched, 107 hits, 7 walks, 113 strikeouts, a .94 whip. I don't know why I said .0.
And now the right fielder, Jake McCarthy.
For the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, Jake McCarthy.
The wind of the pitch. That's through there for a strike. Kicks and fires. Fouled off to the
Not
right.
a great pitch right there.
Got him swinging.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence and it's a multi-run home run.
One down, base is empty.
That is
Ripped
a
to the right center, base
brutal.
hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's there with a double.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Good speed by Julio Rodriguez to be able to get in there and cut that ball off in the gap.
Out to short, Crawford. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him.
I tried to hit LB to cancel it out, but did not work.
Now the 0-1. That misses off the outside edge.
Feeling a little out of sorts here early.
Ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder,
I say eat food here.
So first and second
Eat
with
food
2
here.
outs. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Corbin Carroll. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Ground ball up the middle, Wong. They get the force.
Took the force at
That
second.
ends the
That's
inning.
probably a good decision. Maybe a little bit more of a gamble than I'm realizing. But with a 98 speed hustling down the first base line, I was not sure that we were going to be able to get him. So we're fine.
Back here at Chase Field, top of the second, Colton Wong up to
A little
hit.
surprised they have 98
This is a
speed
guy
that
you
low
gotta
in the
keep an eye
lineup.
on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Is he?
Yeah,
Is he
and
really known for that
creates
with
a
34
sense of
speed?
urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
First offering, and it just
He's
misses.
not that
Now you
fast.
see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1. Next offering is outside. In the air to left, down the line. Carroll moves towards it.
Unfortunately, a
And there's
little
one down.
late and under it. It's a pitch you
Ty
gotta
France up next
be able
for
to
the
do something
Mariners.
with.
Second in the American League in hitting. There's a
Oh, big
strike.
swing on a 12-6 curve. Oof.
Second inning here, no score. Swing and a base hit.
That's a single. Thought about maybe trying to push 2 if it split the gap, but Ty France with just a nice piece of contact right there.
Nice job
getting on base with one out.
the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. First
We
offering
went
misses the
inside.
One ball, no strike.
Now 1-1.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
At the belt and fires. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
God, I keep thinking he's going to go outside or off speed, excuse me.
It's a good take.
But he was not giving it to me.
Line to right, and that'll
There
be
he
a
is.
base hit. Quick
Just a
throw
little
back
early
in.
on it, but
Lead runner holds
not
at
terrible.
second with one gone.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
One down. Eugenio Suarez will hit next. 4th right now in the American League home run leaderboard. This one.
There it is. There it is. That's why he's it. Well, actually, he's in the 8th spot, but it works. 3-run blast here on the top of the second. That felt good. Not only did that feel good because I felt like I saw it, I felt like I was kind of seeing what he was doing and getting a feel for what he was doing. And then just to be able to get a perfect like that, that's very helpful because I've already been really late on those fastballs so far. That's good shit.
Well, the guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
.442 with a monster velocity.
Here's Taylor Trammell.
Perfect on a 96-mile-an-hour fastball.
Going one.
Oh, too aggressive.
Still
aggressive.
only 1 out here in the inning. They say it went.
Okay, all right. Too aggressive. Let's settle down, huh?
And the right-hander deals. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and
Oh, wow.
misses.
Cut
That's a
right through.
strikeout.
And that's why that perfect
Definitely
feels so
made him chase a
good.
little
That
bit
was
out of
just
his
too
zone
late.
right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
The 0-1. And there's a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Way too late. I
But
just
the big blow of the inning
can't
comes
figure
right
it out
here.
with Mateo.
A 3-run homer.
I'd love to
It's
use
now
him with his. I
3-0.
mean, he is a terrific defender. I can't get the bat going with him. I appreciate what a utility player he is.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Ketel Marte up to the plate. The pitch. There's the strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for
Marte.
the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's in there.
That's a really nice
That's
12-6
strike
curve right there.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
There we go.
Fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And now here is Dominic Fletcher in there for strike 1.
Good circle change location. Got him to foul it off.
Down the line towards the corner.
A little bit of contact right there. Hernandez is right under it for out number 2. I'm hoping we can do some more damage against this starting pitcher.
Out, space is empty. Nick Ahmed here to hit.
Don't have the greatest confidence in my ability at the moment.
That one back up the middle and it gets through.
Slider's been a very tricky pitch for me to be consistent with.
Took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to
That's
knock
a
it down.
really bad fastball. What in the fudge?
Ahmed off of first with 2 away. Next pitch misses inside, and now it's even 1-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy. There's a strike.
There we go. Dial it in. Figure it out. I feel like I should be in a better rhythm because they had runners on in the first inning as well. As tempting as it is to maybe try and throw a circle change, that's too dangerous.
Just missed. First and second, 2 down. Checks his swing, appeal to third, and Freddie Ferguson says he went around. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Ahmed headed for the plate. He will score, and it's now a 2-run game.
Comes through with the RBI.
I am
you rip a line drive the other way, you
really confused. This is 2 outs, man. Let's get this done.
You let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Rojas in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. That's in there.
1-1.
Strike 1. That one lifted to left. Mateo trying to get there. Makes the grab, and
that was awful.
So 1 run in the inning on this base hit.
They have had a lot of runners on already. 4 hits for each team here through 2. The difference is one of our 4 went out of the yard.
Welcome back. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
Nelson back to work. Good eye right there.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
God damn it. I actually do not enjoy the way this pitcher is pitching.
And that one is lifted in the air.
Go foul. Oh, it's just late. I had a good gut feeling on where he was wanting to go with that.
And the pitch. Next offering misses down and away.
Switch to a contact swing here. Ooh, way inside.
Almost got him.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And that one in the air, center field. Dunks.
Oh, wow. That dropped. What the hell? Seemed like it was just kind of a weird route there by the center field. If they're center fielder, maybe they were playing a little deeper. Seems like Arizona has a lot of outfield going on.
And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it
better timing on that 95.
Hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And a base hit into right. Rodriguez around second, headed for third.
Let's get that run right back. Let's get it right back.
All the way from first. It's 4-1.
JP Crawford coming through. All right, if we could just kind of settle down and settle in pitching-wise with Logan Gilbert, we should be okay.
Not a whole lot of velocity. right on top of it.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
A little
Flat
early
out
on
his
that,
first
but
time.
oh, that's a
Swing
bad
and a miss.
swing.
Strike
Gotta let
one.
that one go. Too committed, too excited.
Inside,
Better.
just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Got it.
Oh, wow.
by
Got me with the
a foot.
slider. I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to at least foul tip it. I know I was looking
Here's
low in the
second
zone,
baseman,
but
Colton Wong. He's
Okay,
0 for 1. Fouled off left side.
damn it.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
One more.
And there's a ball. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Madison Bumgarner up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Davies getting loose as well. The other way, and it stays fair. Crawford around third. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4.
5-1.
Picks himself up
Get
an
that
RBI.
one back
I'll
plus
tell you,
one. Let's go. A little bit of we got the 3-run long ball, and we're getting some small ball as well. That's what we want to see.
But I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And now the first baseman, Ty France. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. On the
Oh,
ground
that's a
to the
bad one.
left. Rojas.
That's a really bad one.
On to first. That's it.
Wow,
out.
too early on that. He's like in the low part of the
Here's
zone. I'm just
catcher
not
to
committing
hit.
enough
Cal
to it.
Raleigh singled and scored his first time. That misses. Ball 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Misses inside. And that's ball 2.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
2 outs. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Wong on at second with 2 down.
Oh,
Swings and
Sean.
misses. 2 and
Thank God
2
that wasn't a
now.
strikeout, but yee.
Wouldn't chase that
It's a
time.
good take right there. Switch over to a contact swing. Ooh, drats.
Swing and a tapper. Fires over to first. And that'll do it.
It's a little early on that
They
circle
get 2
change.
runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the M's 5 and the Diamondbacks 1. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
ready to
up
go
for
for the
the
last
front
half
half,
of the inning. Here's Lourdes
designated
Gurriel
hitter.
Jr.
Lourdes.
Okay, let's see if we
Gurriel, a
can.
former All-Star, hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in Cuba. There's a strike.
Outside of the United States,
Happy to see that
Cuba
that's a
has
strike,
more
but not the
players and
location I'm
representatives
looking
in
for.
Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
And now the count is even. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Stays alive. Kicks and deals. Got him looking.
There we
That's a
go.
strikeout.
It's a nice
Frustrating
strikeout. That's what
end
you're
to the
looking
at-bat
for.
the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while.
first baseman.
You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Walker stands in now and
Oh,
watches
God,
strike
the
1.
the fastball. The slider. Oh,
Out to short, Crawford. Over to
okay.
first.
Here we
Two up,
go.
2 down.
Here we go. This is what we want to see.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Corbin Carroll. There's a line drive to left field. Mateo
Not when Mateo's out there. Let's
tracks it down for
go.
the out. And the Diamondbacks down in order. They're down here 5-1.
I could have incredible speed in the outfield. Mateo's playing it probably like his fourth best position, but that might be, he might have enough speed to overcome like any sort of like, because if you put players in their secondary positions, there are penalties, like rating penalties.
That one the other way.
Oh, damn it.
It was all over that.
Great contact with that hit from Suarez.
Just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more.
But if I can put Haggerty out there, you're talking about three dudes. They're 80 speed rating.
Yeah, he swings and misses.
So yeah, like if he's so. What's his name? Mateo is a 99 speed, but you get a little bit of a stat reduction if you play in a secondary position. But he might have just enough flat out speed to like just be able to cover that, you know.
Next off,
like say he gets a bad read on the ball.
Pretty standard,
you know, might be able to make it up.
Fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Oh.
Jorge Mateo now 1 for 2. Right side, and that's just foul. And he deals. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Fletcher makes the grab on the run.
That's a disappointing inning right there. Disappointing inning.
And welcome back. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Ketel Marte. First pitch doesn't
just
find
outside.
the zone. And the 1-0 misses low.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
That misses. Ball 3.
That's a strike.
3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And he walked him.
That could
wow.
be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Ripped on a line to center.
Again, just
racing, makes the catch. And there's one down.
what is wrong with the fastball?
Nick Ahmed picked up a base hit to center his first time up. That one's in
there we go. I know one of them, you know, should have been a strike, but hey, it still wasn't a very good at bat. And then trying to get something going, putting it high inside, and still just missing it.
By the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the
and there it is again, 96 early and 4 degrees to the right.
This ball's chopped on the ground. On to France. 2 away.
Good call right there. Just take the one. No big deal.
Next, Dom Marolio. Single to right in his first trip. Fly ball down the line. And it drops in. Now a long throw home. And he's in there. A run comes in the play.
Waste no time there.
That is
up like that. You don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first
really
base,
frustrating.
and that's where no one can
so the
get
walk comes around to bite
In
me.
the box now, no balls and a strike. And
It's early again. It just pitching wise, I'm a little off, a little out of it.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball.
Really not sure why that was Hernandez's ball. Colton Wong was right there.
One run on the RBI single. It's now 5-2.
That's all right. Little bloop shot. Just giving up Giving up too much offense here.
And there's a new arm on the
Addison
mound.
Bumgarner going to be on the mound. He's 6-9 in 36 appearances. 101 innings pitched with a 4.54 ERA. 69 to 27 strikeouts. Batters batting pretty well against him.
Julio Rodriguez.
Cutter at 90, fastball at 93, sweeping curve at 81, circle change at 88, seam at 93.
And there's the strike. No secret, Mad Bum is a country boy born in Hudson, North Carolina. He loves rodeo competitions and roping events. Here's
Please
a good
stop.
nugget. He's even
Please stop
competed
swinging.
in official events under the name Mason Saunders. Pitch misses there, and a count.
I mean, this is
2-1.
like a 3-0 count here, man.
That's a little bit low. Mad Bum deals. Turned on, but foul wide.
Way
of
too
third.
early. Darn it.
Good plate appearance there.
At least
Able to
drew the
take
walk. A couple of, well, one bad swing in there and
in the
another one that
bigs if
just
we gave you enough
better
at-bats?
timing is
Ooh,
like,
that's a good question.
maybe just out of here.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Crawford in the box again, takes the strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-1.
One strike.
Left-hand batter waits. Just missed. The 2-1. Good eye in that spot. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The pitch. That's a strike. 3-2 now.
Full count.
The pitch. Swing, and it's a flare down the right field line. And that's a fair ball. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
It's a good little flare out there. They were able to cash in on a hit like that previous half
That's the
inning.
right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Early on that cutter.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. And now the lefty.
That's fine. That's fine.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Well, in this
Really?
situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people.
Line drive. Carroll pulls it in on the run.
That's a good hold right there. It's obviously a pretty big
Now
missed
it's the
piece of
second baseman,
contact.
Colton Wong. Line drive, base hit. 1 run is in. Crawford coming home. He pulls into second as a run.
Ooh, that was
scores.
terrible.
Tag, and he's
Oh,
out
that
of the
was
play.
terrible. That was, oh God, that was bad.
A really nice job by the defense to cut him down. It's a pretty big blow to a team when you lose a potential run that was so close to getting in there.
Carroll moves towards it. Nice grab on the
Okay,
run.
well, that may be the most
That is
disastrous end. It was a
run on
it
2
was a
hits,
bad
no
send from
errors
the
and a man
get-go.
left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 6 and the
If we can,
Diamondbacks 2.
that's
Back here at Chase Field, down the third baseman.
I mean, it's a really
Josh
nice
Rojas.
throw and relay in.
Pitch.
There's just no excuse.
And there's the strike.
You know, these D-backs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today.
I can't hit the zone with the consistency that I am looking for here in this one.
Well as a group. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Every fastball is 4 degrees to the left, and it's driving me nuts. I just don't understand why.
Next offering is
3 degrees to the right. Okay, fantastic. Here, we'll slow him down with a circle change.
Here's a 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And that one hit to first. He'll do it himself. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now that the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Now fly ball to right center.
That slider did not slide.
Racing
like me.
Catch. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Christian Walker. First offering misses the mark. You know, Christian Walker, a guy who had a really successful amateur career. His college ball with the South Carolina Gamecocks. They won the College World Series twice with Walker. And he tied the College World Series record for most career hits with 28. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And puts the squeeze on that, and that's the inning.
So the question now becomes, do we try to get one more inning with Gilbert, or do we just kind of call it there and then just bullpen it the rest of the way? We have the offensive difference.
Now at the plate, Cal Raleigh. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. To the right side. Oh, what a stop.
Okay.
First, got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Oh no! Just seen every player and manager dreads. Ketel Marte fell like a ton of bricks after that play, clutching at his knee. He heard the pop. And MRI will be needed tomorrow, but it's a whole bit of formality to confirm that he's torn his ACL. Oh no! Ketel Marte,
after the injury.
You were on our team at one point.
When
you play like 300 games, everything kind of blurs together.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Suarez has
Giants made Madison Bumgarner
really good contact on both of his at-bats. One of them going for a 3-run blast, the other one for an out. That should have been a home run.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's outside.
Boog, you want to talk about tasting success early. 3 World Series titles before he even had 5 full seasons in the big leagues. I mean, they're great players that have played this game a long time and have never gotten to the Fall Classic.
Rojas throws on to first. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Taylor Trammell.
2 outs, base is empty. Taylor Trammell now at the plate.
Ball 1.
Couple of misses on that sweeping curve. Hope should have this lead up to 5 or 6 at this point.
And he chases a high fastball there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2. And that one is inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And downstairs.
That's all right. At least it's fouled away.
Pretty good against the lefty.
3-2 on the way. towards
Oh, too
first.
early.
He handles it
Couldn't
himself.
pull it foul
Out
that
number
time.
3.
Darn.
So no runs, no hits, no errors, and
Gardner's
no one
done.
left.
Bumgardner's done a pretty good job at neutralizing the
And
offense.
5, 6, 7 slots due up.
I
It's
helped
the Mariners
by
6,
having a
and the
terrible base
Diamondbacks
running
2.
decision.
Back here at the ballpark, here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll.
No, I didn't put anybody up in the bullpen, so we're going to have to just ride with
Carroll measures 5 feet 10 inches.
Logan Gilbert.
22 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. That one misses.
That's a strike. That is a strike.
There's a strike. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
I'm going to guess that was a slider that just didn't slide.
Anything but fun at the plate for him.
Sure wasn't.
So that one has to feel good. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
The next pitch misses. 2-0.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to roll to the wall. Moreno makes the turn at second. Wong relay to third. And he's
Got
out.
him.
But one run is in to score.
I kind of hate playing here. There is so much fucking outfield.
And the guys work so hard to get around first,
Sinker
get around
didn't sink. The
second.
sliders aren't
Going out at
sliding.
third. Man, you just feel bad for him. On top of that, he was already in scoring position, so you think about how it kind of hurts the team as well.
Ahmed stands in now and watches strike 1.
There's another fucking slider that's terrible. Are you kidding me? Bullshit that it's that bad.
Grounder off the pitcher. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. Catcher coming out to check. On him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
That's in there. That is strike 2. Ahmed leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one is absolutely belted. Gone! His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that
You're
ball
fucking
for him.
kidding me.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder
That
if he's
fucking
ever
slider
gonna get to
didn't
the big
fucking
leagues and do
slide.
something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
Now it's going to be Jake McCarthy.
That sinker didn't fucking
And
sink.
that's in there for
Where
strike
is your
1.
location, Gilbert? Damn it. I mean, it's just that's a sinker that's not sinking. It's a slider that's not sliding. Every
Righty
fastball's
delivers.
off.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Yeah, fuck you. Oh, I didn't even put up my guy. Oh, no. Shit. Oh, darn it. I meant to put up Castillo, but there's... Charlie Morton went into that second spot, which pushed Barlow and Castillo, like, both down. Both of them throw... I'm going to go with... You know what I'm going to do is actually sit him down and fix this problem first.
So 2 down. Josh Rojas stands in now for the
I'm going to have to go back and look at the footage, too, of that player that had their first career fucking home run.
To a new arm, Joe Barlow. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 69, Joe Barlow.
I'm going to guess that it was actually probably pretty low, but I guess it doesn't matter if you're leaving a slider or whatever the hell terrible-ass pitch that was over the heart of the plate. Okay. I can't get the slider. Oh, I'm getting irritated. There we go. I mean, not really, but there we go. That's better. Better accuracy, better pizza. That slider did not break. Oh, good.
In there at the knees, 0-1. Barlow, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And it's even up. Righty to the plate. In there.
That's a really nice 12-6 curve right
1-2.
there. Just pelt the outside corner with a 2-seam.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I mean, anything gets into the outfield that's going to score the tying run.
And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. Diamondbacks draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. It's tightened up a bit.
We've given up 10
6-5
fucking hits
now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in the desert, new inning getting started. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Jorge Mateo. The wind and the pitch.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Out towards right center field. Fletcher. Long run into the gap. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases.
Just a double. If it gets past it, we could probably leg it into a triple. But
leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
see if we can get something across here.
And now Julio Rodriguez. He's a guy who does it all. And first offering is fouled off. Runner leads away at second. And it's fouled away.
Couple of bad swings here on the cutters. Sweeping curve could be a problem if he elects to throw it because I'm already early on that, but at least getting contact.
And the 0-2. That one missed.
He went with it. Had a good gut
outs,
instinct there.
Runner on second. And now it's even up.
God, that's only a 2-2 count, huh?
The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and fires. Battling here as he fouls it away.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these guys are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more, even though.
No, Sean, too much auto swing. Come on, man. Oh, that's so frustrating.
And there's one away.
The timing was good, but just no way to get to it.
J.P. Crawford. Just a weak fly ball this time. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
I'm falling apart. I'm so annoyed.
There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But
fuck
he
you.
stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. And here is Colton Wong. Foul ball there.
Well, almost made
Looking
them
for
right.
some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Next offering is downstairs. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
2-1 now, 2 aboard. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out.
Well, I made him right.
And welcome back. And now the DH, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And a pitch. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard.
I can't get this team out. Are you fucking kidding me?
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Off the mark there. Ball 1. Gurriel gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Falling behind 2-1. In the air, out towards left center. And out number 1 on the grab.
Taking us so long to get out.
This is Corbin Carroll.
Can't get these, the double plays that I'm looking for.
First pitch.
That's a strike.
Misses.
Mother of God. Fuck off, dude.
In the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Every fastball is 4 degrees left. Every fucking one.
Next offering is fouled back. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count.
That should have been a strikeout.
2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Checks his swing. Now with a appeal to third.
Fucking went.
Swing. Just held it back there.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready.
God, we're only in the 7th inning. Game is taking fucking forever. Thankfully able to just lock him up there. It's one of those, we saw that in the Minnesota games where it's just like, I don't even know if that's going to be called.
Here's the second baseman, Gabriel Moreno. 1 for 1. He singled the left his first time through. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back.
I can't believe the consistent inconsistency. Like how consistent I am being bad at that pitch.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Right-hander kick steals. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit.
He locked him
really
up,
generous strike on that one.
Over. One left for the Diamondbacks. This one remains
Give
close.
up another
6-5.
hit.
Miguel Castro taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And here's the first baseman, Ty France. 1 for 3.
Sinker at 100, slider at 88, circle change at 90. So we're going to be looking at a lot of stuff Low in the zone.
Front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Wow,
Too
no
busy.
fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gotta have to
Stop,
tip your cap
stop,
on that.
stop,
hit.
stop.
France
Stop hitting the A
checks his
button.
swing. Now it appeal to first.
Just
Didn't go.
relax. We're fine. We have a 1-run lead. We have Castillo and Munoz that we can
Right-handed
use.
reliever.
Last couple of pitches.
He also
breaking
hasn't
balls
thrown
away.
a single
He's gonna
sinker.
have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Ty France going deep in back-to-back
Ty
games.
France goes deep. Home run number 10 of the year.
There
And
we
they
go.
add to the lead. It's 7-5.
He went back to
Chris,
that
he's
slider
homered in
one too many
back-to-back
times, and
games
we're able
now.
to take him
Seeing
deep.
the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation and the ball will get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh. First pitch.
There's the
doesn't find
sinker that
zone.
we're looking
Well, it's
for.
exciting to see a leadoff
First
home
look
run
at
in
it.
an
Every
inning.
pitch
Kinda
against
gets the
France was a
offense fired up,
slider.
and you start to expect a
Left
big
one
inning.
all over the heart of the plate, and we take
Two balls, no
advantage.
strikes the count.
Circle
After giving
change
him that
misses
home
as
run
well.
earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Slider misses outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And there's ball four.
Okay, that was actually a very easy walk right
I
there.
don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting.
Man at first. And up next for Seattle, Eugenio Suarez. He's already homered here in this one.
Oh no!
Now
Oh
he can't
Sean!
squeeze it behind the plate.
Oh
And an
God!
excellent
Skip all of
job
that!
keeping it
Skip all
right
of that!
there.
Oh good Lord!
Nobody out. Runner at first. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack.
Oh, we got me with the slider. That
Goes
was
down looking.
Ugh.
And now it's going to be Taylor Trammell. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Ball one there.
All right, we've seen some calls go against us, so.
Next offering is fouled back. Raleigh leads off first with one away. That one misses. 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. Three-two.
Ooh, at least fouled it
Spoils
off
the
there.
two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Still very early.
And the righty deals. And that's ball four.
Okay. Take a nice little walk right there after a
Interesting, he
pretty
went
bad
with the
strikeout with
off-speed
Suarez.
and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So the batting order turns over. Jorge Mateo up next for the Mariners.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike
I mean, that
one.
sinker is.
Not able to catch up to that velocity.
Pitch misses there. Now two balls
Sinker
and a
is
strike.
gonna get me. I mean, I'm late on that. Kind of early on the slider.
Kicks and deals. In the air, right field. McCarthy settles under it.
Oh, late on the
The
slider
squeeze
that
on
time.
it. Two away now. So So first and second with 2 outs. Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss.
Too early on the
As he was out
slide.
front that time. 1-1 now. And another ball. Not even close there. 3-1. 2 on, 2 outs.
No.
In the air on the infield. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further.
That's where it gets
It's
pretty
now
frustrating.
7-5.
22 hits between the
You're
two
watching
teams
Major League
combined.
Baseball exclusively on the show.
We've left 7 on. You can see in the background, left on base was 7 and 5, or 5 and 7, but the score is 7-5. Left a couple on there, so we've left some opportunities there. We're going to throw Diego Castillo in the game here right after we get him warmed up. And I mean, this is what I want. This is where I trusted. A 106 ERA in 34 innings, 28 games with a 3-0 record. 15 holds, 37 strikeouts, 4 walks, low batting averages, at least under 200 for each lefty and righty. Or lefties and righties. What's going on with the fastball today, man? There it is. Still 2 degrees to the left, but
The wind of the pitch. And a strike in there.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's down and away.
I did not mean to throw the 3rd sinker in a row right there.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lord.
And down on strikes. Now 1 away.
I need to disconnect and reconnect my controller. What is happening with the
Here's
fastball?
the shortstop at the plate. Nick Ahmed.
Ahmed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That is a strike, my dude. Come on.
And that's in for a strike.
Oh, every single one of them.
Pitch misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike at the knees.
Okay, who's ready? 4 degrees to the left.
2-2 now. That's towards center.
You'd think I'm doing it on purpose, and I'm not. And I don't understand why it's
For
happening.
the second out. Now the D-backs catcher, Dom Marolio. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
He has 46 power. I knew I was going to hate that home run.
He swings and fouls.
Knew I was going to hate it, and I do. 46 power, no doubter. Fuck off.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
On the ground to third.
Nice grab by Suarez, and that'll take care of the 8th inning.
Is the inning.
Arizona,
So 1-2-3
feisty
go the
team here.
Diamondbacks. They're down 2, 7-5.
inconsistency from me on the pitching mound has
Kyle
been
Nelson comes on now.
And compared to a lot of
so
other
irritating.
relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon.
Kyle
for him
Nelson
this
with
year,
32
so
games,
defense
a 1-2
should be
record with
active.
7 holds, 41.2 innings.
And
2.59
now for
ERA.
Seattle, J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swings and misses.
Sean, why are you
That's strike
touching
one.
anything on the
Nelson
controller right
goes
now?
6'1".
Cutter at 91, a
He
slider
throws
at 85, a
cutter,
four-seam at
slider,
95.
And he works in a four-seamer. Next pitch misses.
That's 2 pitches grossly
and
outside
that
the
is
zone, and you
ball
swung
one.
at the first one like a fucking idiot.
Left-hand hitter waits. Good eye right there.
Can you throw one down here?
On the ground. And that one handled. Throws to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Teoscar Hernandez up next for the Mariners. First pitch, not close. The Diamondbacks.
Going exclusively with a slider. Let's get... Just making sure I did that
With
correctly.
some movement in the pen. Andrew Chafin getting loose out there. The wind of the pitch. Fouled off. He was late.
A cutter was way up in the zone.
The 1-1.
The first pitch we've seen other than the
And misses
a
inside.
slider? He's not even missing close either, which makes it all the more embarrassing that I haven't been able to do anything with it.
In the air out towards right center.
Laid on the cutter and under it.
And there are 2 down.
Now batting. Second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Colton Wong. Swings through that one. 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Next one off the plate inside. And it's 2-1. Just off the inside edge.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
And he walked him.
Made that one nice and easy.
Focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So man aboard. And stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Swings and misses and one down below the zone. Wong, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
God, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I'll tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
He goes down looking. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Mariners 7 and the Diamondbacks 5.
Fucking idiot.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Andres Munoz.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been...
All right, here we go. Let's see if we can put this one away. It has been a wild one here in Arizona to start off this 3-game set against a Diamondbacks team that we likely won't see for the rest of the season, unless they come to T-Mobile, which I don't think they do. Could be one of those teams that's kind of just... we'll see them for like a 3-game set each year, just rotating who's home and away.
Welcome back. And now Jake McCarthy. And here it comes. And that's in there at the knees. Called that strike right there.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And 1-2.
Just
That's awfully
missed.
close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a
Was he?
miss.
Did he?
The
Did he
Hive
see it pretty well?
too much on that one.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping
Wow,
into your
okay.
mind or the guys that are playing
Shocked
behind
to
you
see that early. That was a
you're gonna wrap
pretty
this thing
hittable
up.
pitch. Maybe that's why it got him.
That
You
one
look at it
pushed
and you go,
foul
I
out
can
of
get
play off to the
that.
left.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player you want to look
Not a
up and see
great
fan
decision
get
on
hit.
my part to throw a
Back against
slider
the
there.
wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive.
Early.
out.
A little anxious on that pitch right
in the
there.
box now. Take strike one. This one in the air center
Just
field.
gave up the hit on that
Rodriguez settles
pitch.
under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Diamondbacks down to their final out. Now up next for Arizona, Christian Walker. In there, and
There
it's
we
0-1.
go.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Got
There we
him,
go.
and
Got
that's
him.
the
Mariners
ball
win.
game.
7-5, a wild
He's got
one here in
a
Arizona
winning
with some
season
frustrating
with the
moments.
W today, and regardless of
Oof,
what
a lot of
else
runners
happens
left on for
the
both
rest of the way,
teams, and
you know that you're a winning ball club.
hope
So
you
a little
like
bit of pressure
like
off,
seeing a lot of
put your foot on
hits.
the gas and just see where you can finish from this point on.
A 7-5 final score in this one.
12 hits
For
to
Chris
11.
Singleton
One
and
error
our
for the
entire
Mariners.
outstanding
That's
crew
pretty
here at
early in the
MLB
game.
Show. I'm John
It did that thing where
We'll
like
see
I
you
thought
soon.
I had the timing out of it, and it just pulled it to the right, and I went, well, I tried to hit LB to like not worry about it, but it's all good. Got the error. We punched out knocked out a bunch of hits. Really terrible decision to try and go all the way like first to home with Crawford. Would have set up. I think it would have been a double. I do not remember diving with one of my players on a home run. I really don't. I could have been smashing my controller into a table at that point. Ty France is your player of the game, 2 for 5 with a home run, a ribby, and he scored twice. Suarez was 1 for 4 with a 3-run blast. Colton Wong 2 for 4 with a double. He knocked home 2. I can't be this tired already. JP Crawford's 2 for 5 with a double. Knocked home a run and scored once. Logan Gilbert is the winner of the game. 5.2 innings pitched. He gave up 10 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, and 5 earned. Ryan, that's what it is. Ryan Nelson, 4 innings pitched, gave up 7 hits, struck out 5, walked nobody, but he gave up 5 earned runs as well. Andres Munoz picks up save number 37. Poor pitching management by me. I was debating it after the 5th inning, didn't put anybody up in the bullpen, and it kind of got like it was a little too late by that point when I did bring in a new guy. We were able to at least salvage the inning and not completely fall apart. It might have frozen again, and it might crash again. God dang it. What is going on with this game? That's like a couple of times now recently. The end of the Minnesota loss, and then the end of this game causing some problems. But, yeah, not the best game, not the worst game. We at least pick up the victory. We give up more runs to that team than we had, well, to anyone except for that Minnesota game. We haven't given up 5 runs in quite a while, again, with the exception of that Minnesota game. So we've been doing pretty well defensively, but when we give up a bunch of hits like that, it puts us in weird situations and not great pitching management. Probably shouldn't have sent Crawford first to home because he was out by a good margin, and then we could have at least altered the way we took the at-bat with Ty France, even though I should have regardless. It would have been 2 on with 1 out instead of 1 on with 2 out. Maybe try to drive home some runs that way, and felt pretty deflated after that kind of a bonehead move. But you know what? Hey, that's how it goes. It feels good. I mean, at least to get the offense going a little bit more than it has been over the last last chunk of games. So that was good. Suarez coming through with that 3-run blast, felt really good with it, but just way too many hits given up to the Arizona Diamondbacks. We'll see what happens when Zach Gallen takes on Robbie Ray. Gallen 13-5 with a 2.11 ERA. Robbie Ray 15-2 with a 1.47 ERA as the Mariners and the Diamondbacks meet tomorrow for game number 2 of this 3-game set. If you would like to see that game, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos, and you can catch tomorrow's game at 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on the channel. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll catch you in the next one. Good sports. Go Mariners.